Hello students, today we are going to learn how to calibrate and use a pH meter. Generally, pH meter is an apparatus which is used to analyze a liquid whether it is acidic, basic or neutral. This pH meter is used in many laboratories, particularly chemists, biologists, environmentalists, and lab technicians all use pH meter to measure the acidic and basic potentials of a solution. A pH meter is very useful and the most accurate tool available to test the pH levels. There are many simple steps or methodologies for preparing the calibration or testing the pH meter to ensure you have the most accurate reading of a pH levels possible. In order to make more accurate pH level, there must be calibration of pH meter. So first step in calibration is turn on your pH meter. Before you begin to calibrate and use your pH meter, you will first need to turn it on and allow adequate time for the pH meter to warm up. This should be generally 30 minutes or around 24 hours in some cases, but check your pH meter operating manual system. Second, clean your electrode. Take the electrode out of its storage solution and rinse it with distilled water under an empty waste beaker. Once rinsed, then blow dry with filter paper, which are easily available in office supply stores or in various laboratories. Now be sure to rinse your electrode in a waste beaker that is different from the beaker you will be used for calibrating. Avoid rubbing the electrode as it has a sensitive membrane around it. If you find the electrode to be particularly dirty, then consult your operating manual for recommended cleaning solution. Do not use any other solution. Third step, prepare your buffers. You will generally need more than one buffer for calibrating a pH. The first buffer will be neutral buffer with a pH of 7, and the second should be near the expected sample pH, either a pH of 4 or 9.21. Buffer with higher pH such as 9.21 are the best for measuring bases, whereas the buffer with a low pH, that is 4, are best for measuring acidic sample. Once you have chosen your buffer, allow them to reach the same temperature as the pH meter affects on temperature. It depends on temperature. Pour your buffer into individual beaker for calibration, because in this case here we take three samples, three buffers, one with pH 7, one with pH 4 and one with pH 10. So after taking these samples, we will starting first to standardize or to calibrate the pH. Check with your pH meter manufacturer or current educational or professional institution about acquiring pH buffer solution. Buffer should be kept in a beaker for no longer than 2 hours. Discard the buffer when you are finished. Do not return it to its original container. Generally, when we put buffer in any container, then it must be discarded before within 2 hours. Then now start calibrating your pH meter. The first step will be place your electrode in a buffer with a pH of 7, that is neutral, and begin reading. Press the button as you or once your electrode is placed in a buffer solution of pH 7, press the measure button or calibrate button and allow the pH reading to stabilize before letting it sit for approximately or wait for approximately 1 to 2 minutes in order to stabilize the reading. Then second, set the pH. Once you have a stable reading, set the pH meter to the value of the buffer's pH by pressing the measure button a second time. Setting the pH meter once the reading has stabilized will allow for more accurate and tuned readings. Although not necessary, if you stir your buffer before measuring, be sure to stir all the buffers and samples in the same way. Simply like that. Is in this way we will have to take the reading. Then third one, rinse your electrode with distilled water. Rinse and pat dry with a lint-free tissue paper or filter paper in between buffers. Simply, when we tried when we carried out reading for 7 pH, then clean it for pH 4, then clean it for pH 10. In this way, we will have to clean the electrode every time after changing the pH of that buffer. After changing the buffer for recording the or calibrating the pH meter. Fourth step, place your electrode in the appropriate buffer for your sample and begin reading. Press the measure button again here. Once the electrode is placed in the buffer, press the measure button or calibrate button. Then fifth step, set the pH second time. Once your reading has stabilized, set the pH meter to the value of the buffer's pH by pressing the measure button, okay, or calibrate button. As soon as you measure or calibrate, press the calibrate button, then it sets its pH. Simply, this is the stabilized pH or calibrated pH. Then finally, sixth step, rinse your electrode. You can use distilled water for rinsing. Then use a lint-free tissue paper or filter paper in between buffers to dry the electrode. In order to dry the electrode or clean the electrode, we will use buffers which are easily available in the laboratories. Now we will see use of pH meter. Step 1, place your electrode in your sample and begin reading. Once your electrode is placed in your sample, press the measure button and leave the electrode in your sample for approximately 1 to 2 minutes. As the 2 minutes completed and the reading gets stabilized, then record it. Okay, after recording that reading, we have to set the pH level. Once the reading has stabilized, press the button. This button is pH level of your sample. As the button press, it indicates the pH level of your sample. As we press the measure button, it indicates the pH level of your sample. In this way, we will easily calibrate and record the pH of any liquid solution or any liquid sample. After removing that liquid sample, it is necessary to clean your electrode after every use. Rinse your electrode. Third step, rinse your electrode with the distilled water. Add blot or dab dry with a lint-free tissue paper or filter paper. You may store your pH meter once clean and dry. Consult your operational manual for optimal storage practices for your specific pH meter. In this way, friends, we have learned this calibration of pH meter from I have taken this information from WikiHow. This is nothing but the reference website for this content that I have taken for your information. This is just for information that how to use and calibrate the pH meter and use it.